I think it's safe to say that at some point in all of our lives, we have tried to fit in to some extent. And unfortunately, that usually comes with doing things that we aren't proud of, or doing things that we don't agree with, or that doesn't align with our core values. And that also comes with hanging out with people that we might not get along with, or that we don't really like them as a person. But, we were trying to fit in. So in this video, I want to discuss a few of the cons that come with trying to fit in. So the first one I would like to discuss is fake friends. So yes, if you're trying to fit in by being someone you aren't and doing something that is not really who you are and doesn't align with your values, you are going to be surrounded by fake friends. Pretty much, I would say, it's safe to say that all of your friends are probably fake. And it's probably not intentional, but when you're trying to be someone that you're not, and you're doing things and you're hanging around not the right people for you, they're not going to be real friends. You're not going to, deep down, you're not going to view them as real friends. And when push comes to shove, they're not going to view you as a real friend because you're not being authentic to yourself. You're not being authentic and true to who you are. And that'll lead me to my next point, which I've spoken about this in a couple videos already, especially this is important for men, and this is lack of an identity. And I've always spoke about this, that it's very important, really for anybody, but more specifically men, to have an identity and know what your values are, what your beliefs are, and you should stay true to them, and you shouldn't bend them or break your rule set for anybody. And if you're just trying to fit in and you don't have an identity and you don't really know what you believe in or what you like or what you don't like, you don't have an identity. You can't have an identity if you're not being true to who you are. And again, you shouldn't fake it and to be afraid of maybe looked at as an outcast or being looked at as weird just to fit in. Because again, you might have this persona of yourself that you're reflecting to the public, to other people, but that's not who you are. And inside, you're always going to feel that. And you're always going to feel that loss of an identity. And I pretty much felt that throughout my younger years, especially like in middle school and high school, which, to be fair, I think to an extent is kind of normal. When you're that age, no one really knows who they are and what they go through. You haven't gone through life enough to really to make you who you are supposed to be, right? You're constantly changing your mindset, your views of the world. It changes a lot in those development years. And I mean, even still, I personally feel that your life, especially like in your 20s, 30s, your mindset and views of life is always going to change. But once you get to a certain age, once you're an adult, once you've gone through some things in your life that has developed you and kind of shaped your identity, you kind of have it's more clear. Your mindset of the world and who you are becomes more clear. So again, it's extremely important to know who you are, what you want to do, what you believe in, and what you want to accomplish. And if you're just trying to fit in, whether this is a friend group, at work, whatever it might be, you're suppressing your needs. And that's another great point that I would love to talk about, is you're not being true to what you really want and what you need in life. And again, like I said, this can come from just being fear of being looked at weird, or being labeled as an outcast, or not having any friends at all. And it's just not true. There's always somebody out there for you. Trust me, there is so many crazy, outlandish groups and all types of things. So if you think that, whatever you like to do or what you want to accomplish might sound weird or crazy, trust me, there's people out there that have the same mindset as you. So don't feel ashamed. No one should be judged or feel ashamed to be who they want to be and who they are. It's not fair to yourself. You're only hurting yourself by doing that. Because like I said, by you trying to fit in all the time and not really listening to your inner self and to what your body and what your heart and mind really wants, you're only hurting yourself. Because everybody in this world, I don't care what anybody says, everybody has needs and wants, right? I think that's a fair thing to say. And you have to establish your identity to be able to understand what you really need in life, what you really want that's going to make you feel fulfilled and happy, and to make you, want to wake up every day and, challenge the day, right? Have a day worth living. You don't want to just feel like you just wasted a day or a week. Like, I've been there before where it's like after a day's gone by or a couple of days, it's like, what have I been doing, right? And once you get clear on your wants and needs, it opens your mind and opens your eyes so much. I don't want to say it's hard to describe, but once you're there, it feels great. And this doesn't happen over time. When you're so used to looking for other people's approval by trying to fit in and trying to look cool and, just trying to say the right thing all the time and just being, I guess, quote unquote normal, it's hard sometimes to really figure out who you are, especially if you've done it like your whole life. And it's again, you're only cheating yourself out and you're only hurting yourself. And that brings me to my last point. So the 3 things I touched upon were fake friends, lack of identity, and suppressing your needs. So if you're dealing with those 3 things, chances are all those things are going to lead to your loss of confidence. And I think that's fair to say. When you're fitting in and you're doing all those things, and when you're trying to fit in, those 3 things come along with the fake friends, you losing your identity, and you're not listening to your body and what you want and what you need in life. All those things are going to lead to loss of confidence. And I think that's, realistic to say. And trust me, that, like I said, it's hard when you go through life living for other people's validations to have confidence in yourself and to believe in yourself. I don't think it's possible. When whether it's you're trying to look for validation from a girl or from a job or from a friend group or family members, you can't be confident. Your mind can't, it doesn't, and even if you feel confident, it's not realistic. It's not real confidence, because the only reason why you feel confident is because the validation you're getting from other people. Once those people stop giving you the validation, you're going to come to the realization that it wasn't real. Your confidence was not real. Real confidence comes from being confident in who you are and being comfortable in your own skin. And when you're constantly trying to fit in with other people that might not align with your values or your beliefs, you're not going to have inner peace. You're not going to have that self-confidence. It's not possible. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please consider joining my Discord. It is going to be in the description in this video, and it's going to be in the link in my YouTube channel bio. But yeah, please comment down below your feelings about this and let me know a story that, maybe whether it was in school or work, or maybe you're going through it now. Please let me know in the comments. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.